What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy, and today we're checking up with part 16 of the MXGP 3 MX2 career mode, and I think we're gonna start with we've got 24,000 credits, and I kind of want to buy a new bike, but I also kind of want to buy a new 450 in the Kawasaki. So as you see this video, hopefully this goes up soon. Let me know what bike you want me to buy next, so we've got a decent chunk of credits there to make a new bike. And we'll go straight into the next race here. We'll switch it up and go back onto the 250 4-stroke. And let's start the race, see where we headed off to today. We're going to Belgium for Lommel. I believe this is part 16, so I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up the career series here. We might even actually have the career mode win in the bag by the point. I don't even know what happens if we finish the career mode series out. But we're going to try and do our best to work on that. Just going to go straight to the track and see what we can do here. There's the starting gate with everybody lined up at it. Another shot of the starting gate there, and then we've got the apparently 15-second board. And now we're just going to rev the crap out of the bike, and hopefully we get the gate drop soon enough. I think we switched up to the GoPro sponsor because it's actually been quite a while since I've recorded this or even played this game at all. Because I recorded up to part 15 in one sitting like weeks ago, just so I could have videos up every day, which hopefully you guys are enjoying having daily videos, which is the one downside to recording stuff the way I do it is that I can't really, if somebody says something, I can't immediately change it out in the next video because I'll record a couple weeks worth of videos in one sitting. But the upside to doing it that way is I can keep daily uploads. If I recorded videos as I uploaded them, then I would not be able to have daily uploads, and I assume most of you guys would rather just pretend that you didn't hear what I just said and have daily uploads as opposed to having every like third day or something. So I can't record videos every day, and it's just easier to sit down and get a bunch of them done at once. And then I can have daily uploads and keep everybody interested in the channel, which seems to be my goal here, because since we're already getting off topic of the MXGP3 race we got here, we almost took him out. The channel is of the last week or so, we've been gaining a lot of subscribers. We're about to, by the time this video gets uploaded, we may or may not have already crossed over to 44,000 subscribers. I'm at like 43,800 and something as I make this video here, which is just crazy. Like the numbers, everything's just been doing really well recently. We're getting a lot of new people who have apparently been finding the channel, which is fantastic. If you're new here and just finding this video, maybe you want to stick around and go check out some other videos. I would appreciate that, because we've been doing pretty well. The growth was getting there. We're starting to make a comeback back to kind of like in the old days when I could just, like every video, I'd play a reflex video, get like 20,000 views. That was fantastic, and it seems like we might be starting to get back up to the highlights of the day. When yeah, it's just neat. The numbers are going back up after I took a bit of a break from uploading, and now we're getting back into the swing of things with daily uploads. It seems like we're making a decent comeback here, which is just nice. I've been doing a lot more work with this and putting more time into thumbnails and putting a lot more time into back-end stuff that you're probably not going to notice, to like get all the tags and everything for every single video. It's got its own little different tags thing now to make everything work better. I've got I paid more attention to how I write descriptions and stuff, which hopefully the way I've been doing descriptions now, in case for anybody that actually reads them, the first little blurb at the top there is borderline just spamming keywords, but I try to make it fit in coherent sentences. I don't want to be one of those people that just spams a ton of keywords in the description. So there's actually a fine line where doing that actually hurts you. But I try to make it coherent, and below that I'll have my usual little paragraph that's kind of explaining what's going on. And usually if you don't read descriptions, maybe it's worth reading some of mine. So I usually try and throw a couple jokes in there or something. It's something that most people will see, and a lot of people end up missing. Usually try and do something to make it worthwhile reading in there. And we're not in first. There's still a guy ahead of us here. We actually gotta get our work on. I do like this game though. I've coming back to not playing it. Took a break from the game for a while and coming back to it. This is actually a really it's enjoyable. It's not like Reflex, as everybody's gonna say, where there's just so much stuff and you have infinite amounts of control over the bike. But it's nice because it's just like the graphics are nice. The bikes typically, other than that little weird way the whip landed and launching into the sign, the physics are pretty good on the ground. At least the air physics are a little bit lacking. And if you just stare at the rear tire of the bike, I've said this before, but in the video right now, just stare at the rear tire of the bike. The bike just looks like it's floating over the terrain. Like, just stare at it, and it just looks wrong. It's always spinning at the same constant, like the rear tire's always spinning at the same speed, and it seems like it's spinning too slowly for how fast the bike is moving. And the bike just seems like it floats over the terrain as opposed to, like, biting into it and riding through it. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe I'm going crazy. That's the one thing, if you stare at that for a little bit, it just starts to bother me just a little bit. And I forgot we can change cameras around so we can do first-person whips, tier 2. And I tried to launch it across the finish line in a wreck, and then realized that I still have another lap to go. I thought that would have been funny if we got like a slow motion finish camera of the guy spinning like a helicopter upside down, but I'm now realizing I have more laps to go through here. And I probably shouldn't have done that, because now we might have just locked ourselves into a third place finish because of that stupid little wreck. Unless we can... Ooh, we almost did a backflip there. That would have been neat if we backflipped over him from landing on his head, but I don't know. We'll do a little bit of first-person camera, because I have noticed that I've not really ever touched first-person in MXGP3. So for anybody wondering what the camera looked... Oh, geez, I'm starting to remember why I haven't touched first-person now. If anybody's wondering what the camera looks like, this is it. And I am quickly realizing why I do not like to use the first-person camera in this, because it's just not very good. It just isn't. Like, the Jamie T camera mount with reflex is pretty fantastic, and that's about what the first-person camera should be. But that one's just very lackluster. And is this the finish line? No, that's not the finish line. I threw a whip over that and dove into the MXGP board for no reason. That's a very deceiving line right there. Just like, it cuts off to the right. That's deceiving. Alright, anyway, we'll just air wheelie our way on over that. And I think we're going to end up in third place. Hopefully I can make one more pass by the time this lap goes up, so we still have 20 seconds. I think that's probably the finish line right over there, so we may not be able to make it into third. If I rail that corner very well... Ooh, we might not make it. Oh, that's not the finish line either. Okay, so the finish line's probably still up. Oh, nope. Right into the fans. Launch the bike into there. Who wants a free high-velocity dirt bike? And the finish line is way up there, apparently. Oh, see, it's the one that says finish and it's got the fire going on above it. And that would be a dead giveaway if I've ever seen one. And let's try and do a little scrub-a-dub-dub over that so I can get a decent thumbnail, or I cannot get a good thumbnail either way. We've got another race to figure that out. Maybe there's one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So, next race, we got 18 points out of that, 980 credits. Abilities haven't clicked up another notch, they're gaining experience. They're trending on an upwards direction, which is nice. And we're just going to dive straight into race 2 here and see if we can actually win this for a change. And hopefully the SSD load time will go by. It seems like freeze at 10 seconds and then just shoot to 100% pretty quickly. We'll just go straight to the track and see what we can make happen on the second race here. I'm going to go gate drop. Oh, time that too early. That's okay though, we can still cut over, all the way over, cut across the entire field. Why not? Just be that guy that starts on the outside and dives straight across everybody and causes wrecks. Alright. And can we take somebody out? Apparently not. Alright, we'll do our best here. We'll see what we can make happen. Throw a little mini scrub. Try to cut off everybody. Yes, there we go. Okay, we're moving up the line. Moving up. We're in fourth. Now we're almost up to first already this race. It's going to be a much easier race. Bounce off the Monster Energy boards there to keep the speed up in the turn. Throw a scrub. And... oh, I wanted to take him out so bad. It's okay, we'll slow down. We'll take one of them out. I really want to just plow them into the wall here so we can shut them down so they don't make another pass attempt. Ooh, tough block to the face. Definitely not intentional crashes to build up drama here so we don't run away from the AI. That's definitely not what this is at all. See how many people, see how convincing I am with that. We'll figure out if anybody calls that out in the comments and gets angry. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Do a little mini whip right there. And plow through some... oh, I thought I had a good line to just send him to the sky. But, guess not. Alright, we'll air that, and dive in. Hopefully we can grab a rut there, which we apparently did. Mini scrub. Alright, we're doing good. Making good time. We'll cut him off, and send it over the tabletop. Let's see, I want to take out Hurlings now, because his name's Red, which red name, we'll take him out. This time I learned you gotta cut left over that. Learn that from the last race. And take out Hurlings. Oh, come on. Just let me plow through him. Yes, we got Benedict, or whatever, be Partle taken down here. Let's see if we can take out Hurlings in this corner. No, we ran him wide, and we ended up passing him wide. Let's try and take out Max and Steve if we can. Oh, Hurling's almost rode under me, and we got a bad buck off into the crowd again in that little bump. I think we'll have to try and cut inside on that more next time, because I think it's like a third time I've sent, in like 6 laps, it's the third time I've sent the bike off the side, because I caught a bump right there and it launched me into the crowd. Alright, so we'll have to really start trying now to catch up to first place here. It'd be nice if we could actually take the first place finish for one of these races here. So let's do our best here. We're not even gonna try and take him out. We'll just try and make a clean pass because I feel like we're gonna make up more time just by doing a clean pass. No, never mind. We're taking him out. We got the inside line. Oh, he hit the brakes too soon. At least we can pop back onto the track without too much of a penalty, and we'll line him up again in the next corner if we can. It might be next corner after this maybe because we're not gonna be able to catch him that quickly. Alright, I'm thinking corner after this, we're going for it. See if we can line him up on the inside, or just pass. Nope, we'll just pass him. We can bump him and make it a minor inconvenience for him, but we're gonna have to line up a pass on Max Anstey here, because we got one more lap to take him down, or to pass him, sorry. To make passes, we're not taking people down on purpose. Why would we ever do that? That would be dirty racing, that would get you black flagged. You'd never take somebody out on purpose here. Alright, so... there we go, that's an easy pass, and now we're apparently just going to run away with the first place if we can. He's way, yeah, they're all back there pretty far. And there we go. We're just going to run away with this, take a break, take a chill pill, hit the brakes over that, and we should be good to go. Oh no, we're not going to, oh dang it, I just want to push him off the track. Just let me push you off the track. Die! There we go. We took him out, and oh, we didn't even take him out. He kept going. We just pushed him off the side and caused him minor inconvenience again. God, dang it! I'm trying my best to just to go for it again. We only got one takeout this race, which is not nearly enough. We need to have at least like 7 accidental. Oh, sorry, we're going for the same line. That's not a black flag. He just tried to go in the line I was in. That's all we're doing here. We're being nice and gentle. It's a gentle shove off into the boards at 40, 50 mile an hour. Which is kind of nuts. I'm just going to roll through all these corners 50 or pin, which at least that's what the one thing I do really like about this game is it gives a better sense of speed. Because like MXGP 1 and 2, the games just felt so slow and all the tracks felt like they were tiny. Whereas this does a better job, like it captures speed better and the tracks don't feel nearly as like microscopic as it did in the other games. If you ever played the other games or seen them, you'd know because like Matterly base and the jumps and stuff like that looked like they were like a foot tall, whereas in reality apparently they're quite massive. Or not quite massive, so I'd say the American tracks probably still have much bigger jumps, but they're a lot bigger in reality than the games make them seem, and this does a better job capturing that in my opinion. That's just another reason why I like it. I don't like the whole canned whips thing though. It's not entirely canned. It's like, as I've said before, like the last games were push button whips and you just nosedived off of every single jump. And now it's more of it's a toggle switch whip instead of a push button is what it's come down to being ultimately, if that makes any sense, which I hope the toggle switch push button thing makes a lot of sense in my head, so hopefully that makes it nice and simple to understand how the game works here. We'll line up one more attempt at taking him out, and I just end up passing him on the inside. We've got about 15 seconds left in the race here to try and pass Hurlings, which I believe we're going to be able to do here if we can. We'll skirt past. Push him wide. Yep, we skirted right on by there. And let's let up a little bit so we can get the better thumbnail over the finish line, of course. Oh, look at that synchronized scrubbing. That is a fantastic thumbnail if I've ever seen one right there. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this part 16 of the MXGP career series. I feel like we're getting onto the tail end of this here. I don't really know if is the series over yet. I don't know. Their skills are going up. Is there another part to this? We'll figure it out. Oh, there is another part. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll see you in part 17. Thanks for watching.